Bam ba bam 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 ba bam 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 ba 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 bam bam ba bam bam. What is up, y'all? It's your boy Scrappy, and I cannot contain my excitement for this video. As you might already know, cross progression has been rolled out in phases over the last month or so, and it has caused a lot of stress, confusion, and dissatisfaction with a lot of the Apex community. There have been many people that have complained about their console account being wiped completely as a result of the cross progression choosing their master account as their PC account, which was not a higher level than their console account. There has also been issues with certain items not cross progressing correctly, so maybe you got cross progression but it didn't switch over a couple of your heirlooms or stats or whatever. There are also many people that have yet to receive the cross progression prompt. But fortunately for you guys, Apex just tweeted today that the final week of cross progression is this week. If you have not gotten the prompt yet, you will get it this week. And lastly, the biggest issue is for those of us that have two different EA accounts. If you have two different EA accounts, this video on how to cross progress effectively is exactly for you. So if you're excited to finally be able to get cross progression to your PC account, then please leave a like, comment, and sub, and let's get into the tutorial. Alright, so let me reiterate who this video is exactly for. If you're like me, that means you had two separate EA accounts. One for your console account and one for your PC account. Therefore, once you got the cross progression prompt, if you already received it, this is the prompt that you would have received, by the way. Once you go past this page, nothing happens because your Apex accounts are under two separate EA accounts. If you did it properly and you had both of your accounts on the same EA account, then you would have received a prompt like this, which, by the way, this is where a lot of the issues are occurring right now. Based on what I've seen in my experience, a lot of people that cross progress correctly by having both of their accounts under the same EA ID ended up running into some technical difficulties that I had mentioned at the beginning of this video, such as it not recognizing the console account as the master account, therefore wiping the entire console account clean, or some issues with stats, heirlooms, etc. not transferring over correctly. I do not have a solution for you guys. If one of these issues may have happened to you, more than likely you're pretty screwed, and I'd hate to admit that, but I can only speak on what I know for this video. And so again, to anybody that has two different EA accounts that have already received the cross progression prompt on their console account, then let me give you the secret sauce. Alright, so it was to my understanding when I received the cross progression prompt about a week and a half ago on both my console account and my Steam account, which is my PC account, that since my two accounts were on two different EA IDs, I would not be able to cross progress. It was also to my understanding that you had a deadline of October 26th to create a new Steam account in order to use that account so that you could cross progress. I have confirmation now that you can create a new Steam account even after that initial date that they gave us, and use that account if you don't have one already to eventually cross progress if you want to do it the old fashioned way. Sorry guys, I know I'm yapping. I'm just trying to cover as many bases as possible in a short amount of time to help as many people out as possible. But for this secret sauce method, which was told to me by this guy named BuzzKey, make sure you guys throw him a follow for helping us all out. This is what you're going to have to do. And maybe if you don't have two different EA accounts, this method will also work for you potentially. It's worth a shot if nothing else has worked. One last preface. If you already have cross progress and ran into one of those issues that I mentioned earlier, this method may not work. I don't know. But again, if nothing else has worked for you guys, because it worked for me even though I gave up already on this. Again, my apologies for the yapping. I have a PhD in yapping. I'm not trying to farm you guys for views or anything like that. I'm really just trying to be as thorough as possible because I know how stressful this has been for a lot of people, including myself. And I'm passionate. Okay, if you have two different EA accounts and you already received the cross progression prompt on your console account, and you received that prompt that I was talking about earlier, but nothing happened after that, this is what I want you to do. Turn on your PC and open up Google and type in EA app. Then I want you to download that. Once you have downloaded the app, it's time for you to log into the app using your PlayStation or Xbox credentials that you use to log into those respective consoles. If you don't know your account information, then I suggest you go to your PlayStation or Xbox, go to your settings, see what email it is that you use to log into that console, and figure out if you can remember the password. If not, then go through that process. Once you have found out your console email and your console password, if you didn't know it already, I want you to use these credentials and enter them into the EA app credential login area. But before you do that, I want you to look northern a little bit and find either the PlayStation icon or the Xbox icon. For me, I use a PlayStation icon, so I click that. It then brings you to another PlayStation page, which I can only assume would be the same thing for Xbox. This is where you'll put your PlayStation or Xbox login information. Then once you have done that, you're essentially finished. All that I had to do, since I never used the EA app before, is download Apex on the EA app, wait for that to be installed, open up the app, and everything should have cross-progressed perfectly from your console account over to the EA app on PC. That's as simple as it is, and if you knew already, then please keep the comment to yourself, I don't care, this video is not for you. This video is for those of us that did not know that this method existed. Since I found out yesterday on stream, I've been able to help out a lot of people already within a few hours of me going live. And I just know there are thousands of people out there that had no clue what to do once you got that prompt, if your accounts were on 2 different EA accounts. And to be honest, for those of us that were freaking out because we had 2 different EA accounts, one for our console account and one for our PC account, and you may have thought because your console account and your PC account were not linked under the same EA account, cross progression wouldn't work. It seems as though this way is the safest way to get everything you own on console onto a PC account so that you can play on better frames and lower input delay. And if you would like some verification on exactly what I was able to cross progress to my PC account from my console account, then let me show you really quick. First and foremost, it transferred all of my lifetime stats to PC from Season 2 to Season 19 and everything in between, except for the seasons I didn't play on console, of course. And before I continue to show you, let me remind you guys, everything you're about to see is exactly what came from my console account and moved to PC. Nothing from my PC account, which is on Steam, is on this current account that you're looking at right now. And that makes sense because I'm currently using the EA app, not Steam. There is an option for you to link your Steam account to this EA app account that you're using currently right now. But I keep running into this issue right here and I can't seem to get past this page. I'm assuming that if this works for any of you guys, then maybe, just maybe, your badges, trackers, and heirlooms, but not stats, might be able to merge over to this EA app account right now after you hit that button if it works for you. I'm only assuming though, I don't know what else. It may just be your friends from Steam that transfer over, I don't know. But I feel like this might be a safe assumption. Let me know in the comments if you know how to get past that page and if it will merge things from your PC Steam account such as badges, trackers, and heirlooms. Anyways, back to show you guys everything that I was able to transfer over to PC. Again, remembering that everything you see right now is a spitting image of what I have on console. And what I had on console were 2 heirlooms, Wraith's heirloom and Loba's heirloom. I also had 150 heirloom shards just sitting in my console account that I was able to take and move to this PC account on EA app. Moving on, and as you can see right here, all of my OG skins from my console account I'm now able to use on this PC account through the EA app. In addition to all of these gorgeous skins, you should also notice that my stats for every weapon also cross progressed. And I believe the same goes for the weapon prestige as well. Again, this method takes everything that you have on your console account and puts it onto the EA app, which you are now able to play and use on your PC. I also have every weapon skin that I own on console, in addition to every weapon charm that I own on console as well, now on PC. I have every holo spray, every emote, every finisher, every skydive emote, every equip that I own on console, now on PC. My battle pass level and everything that I owned on my battle pass from console account switched over to PC. Since I was an OG Predator in Season 2 and Season 3, and I still have access to those skydive trails because they were grandfathered in before they made all those changes to skydive trails. Yes, this also transferred over to my PC, so I get to use a Season 2 Apex Predator trail in my games on PC, one of the rarest things in the game. For all my Loba supporters and mains out there, and I suppose whatever main that you mained on console, all of my Loba kills, all of my Loba damage, every single one of my Loba stats, badges, trackers, etc., all cross-progressed to PC. Remembering that it did not merge my PlayStation account with my Steam account and added them up, it did not do that. All it did was take my console account that I owned on PlayStation and moved it onto PC so that I can play on PC with higher frames. One thing I want to be sure to mention is that once this worked, I quickly realized that my rank was reset back to my placement matches. As you can see here on PlayStation, I was Masters with about 30,000 RP. I then moved my console account to PC using this method and it reset my rank, but I'm okay with that. All my crafting materials and Apex coins and Apex packs that I had on console transferred over as well. And with this method, I don't know if this works with other methods, but with this method, I still have access to my PlayStation account on PlayStation. All I had to do was log back in, and I can go and play on this account on my PlayStation as well, and have it count towards my stats on PC, since it's the same account now. So I could play this low scrappy account, which was my OG console account, on PS5 if I wanted to right now, or through the EA app. And it seems as though I could use it interchangeably as that. In addition, which is why I like this method so much, my Steam PC account that I still have access to, which I'll show you right now, it's exactly that. I still have access to it. It exists as its own separate PC account that I could potentially give away if I wanted, or just let it sit there and collect dust. I don't know. So pretty much with using this method, I can play this PlayStation account on my PlayStation, as well as the EA app, and I can still play PC on Steam using my other account, Scrappy, and I have yet to experience any issue with it. The only issue that I could think of is because my EA accounts are separate, I could not merge together my heirlooms, my badges, my trackers, things like that. Mind you, stats were never going to merge, but I believe things like Apex coins, trackers, heirlooms could be able to merge if you had it under the same EA account and both your console and PC Steam account were linked together. But this was not the case for me. To be honest, like I mentioned previously, I'm seeing a lot of people that did it the quote-unquote correct way and are missing a lot of items. So maybe hindsight is 20/20, but I'm so thankful that my accounts were separate because I don't care about my PC account at all. To be honest, if your master account is console, you shouldn't care about your PC account either. I know you may have spent money just like I did on your Steam account. You getting all your OG stats, skins, trackers, everything transferred over to PC, but what matters more to you? That or the fact that you may have spent a little money on PC for the last several seasons. For me, that was not a worry of mine. And like I said, theoretically, because I still have access to my Steam PC account, which was unaffected during this cross progression, I could sell that and get some of my money back if I wanted to. And I'm not telling you to do this. I'm just saying, think with your brain, shorty. I believe that's everything that I have to say. If you have any questions, please type them in the comments. My professors at university would always tell me that if you had a question, chances are somebody else in that room has the same question as you. They're just a little too afraid to announce it. So ask away and I'll see if I can help you guys as well. If this video worked for you and you have not subscribed yet, you better subscribe to me now or I swear, gonna hack your PC and ruin your cross progression. I'm just kidding. I don't got it like that. But seriously, throw me a sub and let's get to 100K soon. Appreciate all the love and support. I hope this works for you guys, and if it did, I hope you're happy as I was. I'm filled with passion now, and I love this game once again, and I hope the same goes for you if it worked. Best of luck, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam.